Welcome back to San Myshuno. We are once again in the Spice District, and we are going to be working on the very spooky haunted apartment. So please leave me a like if you don't mind, and a little sweet comment, or a spooky one, but not too spooky. Also, if you don't mind, subscribe if you haven't already. I certainly appreciate that. Without further ado, let's meet in build mode in just a bit. Alright, so today we're going to be working on the kitchen. And I just feel like I'm so excited for this apartment. I've been previously working on the Newcrest apartments, which I really like that too. It's a little bit more normie though. So I'm really looking forward to working on this kitchen, or this house in general. I think is going to be so much fun. I love darker aesthetics. I don't know. I like light ones too. Let's just really put it out there in the truth. So I have gone ahead and I've put a shelf here, and I've manually placed and very precariously placed a little coffee pot situation. I like this copper stuff, and I put it with the tool mod, so I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to mess with it. So I'm just leaving both of these here, but that gives you a little bit of a taste of what we're going to be doing. I'm also going to be using this as our backsplash in the kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and put those out here, and I'm just going to maybe put it to here, I think. I think that'll be fine. I think I'll carry it to just here. I don't want to do more than that, and then we'll do the rest of this another time. Now, I do have this pulled out. I have everything actually pulled out pretty much for this kitchen, but I wanted to give her a little bit of an herb garden. She's going to have another window garden over here or somewhere like that in this apartment, but I wanted to give her a little kitchen garden because I don't know, it just is going to fit the aesthetic perfectly for what I want. And I couldn't put this in her inventory for some reason. It wasn't letting me. I don't know if it's just a glitch with this particular item, because everything else I could put in, but just not this one. Strange. I don't know if it's category issue or something, but yeah, I'm putting that here. I don't mind that it's kind of going into the things, and I put it down into the windowsill. That's fine. But I like that coppery kind of look. And then I'm going to go ahead and take out these countertops and the cabinets above as well, because I'm actually going to be using the vampires stuff pretty much. And I really thought this was going to be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and make a little switcheroo here, because I wanted to do this in a darker aesthetic, but I didn't want to do it black, all black. I wanted to kind of have a little bit of color. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be using this kitchen in just a darker aesthetic. So it's not just so black and white or dark brown, you know? And I'm going to go ahead and finish that off with a little half corner there, I guess. And go ahead and put these over here. Yeah, I think that will go well. It does lighten things up a little bit with this lighter countertop, but that's okay. I don't mind that. And then I haven't chosen which stove I wanted. So let's see our options here. I just don't think I want to do anything that's this would be the obvious choice for this kind of situation, but she is in an apartment, and I don't think a wood burning stove is really going to cut it. So let's see what else we've got. What if we did just this one from Snowy Escape? That might be okay. Let's look at the other swatches just in case, but I think I like that. I think I like the black. Yeah, I think that'll do. I think that will be nice, because what I really would like to do is put a pot rack above this, and with these copper kind of pots just above the stove here. I thought that would be kind of a nice, interesting thing to see, because I do have a lot of copper accents in here. I really wish that these could be a different color, a warmer kind of metal swatch, but they're not. So what are you gonna do? And speaking of, I'm gonna go ahead and change this sink color. I really like that the way this looks, this little handle and so on. I think it does match the aesthetic of what I'm going for. So I'm just going to go ahead and change it probably to that kind of Or should I do it in the darker? I think the darker is a bit nicer. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Mixing those warmer metals kind of makes things a little bit more higgledy-piggledy and kind of also brings out the brown that's in this kind of backsplash a little bit more. Let's go ahead and put her upper cabinets on. I think I want to put this one on the end here. I think that'll be nice to kind of mix things up a little bit more. And then on this side, we'll go ahead and do some more of these. And I think that'll be fine if I just put that one like that, just a plain one there as well. Then what I had in mind is this giant range hood. I'm hoping this is going to work out how I want it to. Yeah, this is one of the new recolors that was in that like update not too long ago. And I just really liked the color of this. I like that it's coppery, but it's not like bright this gold color or like orange. I like that it's a little bit more brown copper. So I like that. I like that a lot. Looks a bit more aged, maybe bronzy, maybe not so much copper. But yeah, I think that's nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in some of the little details that I wanted to put in. So I'm wanting to put in some of these like dried herb situations. I just feel like if any kitchen needs these, it's going to be this kitchen. It just... It just feels like she's going to be like cooking up potions and lotions and things like that for clients. I don't know, to get rid of ghosts, to call ghosts for different spells. I think she's a medium, but she also does a little bit of witchery too. You know, we're going to have kind of those things throughout. I've also, I got to get rid of this old terrible refrigerator. I almost forgot, and I wanted to use this one as well. Let's move that over slightly. Not the exact same color, but it's within that color palette, so I think that's okay. This is the one from Cottage Living, and I just have it in this swatch, which sort of goes with like the cabinet, so it's good enough. Oh, I also have, along with those little plants, just a couple of these little plant guys. Just let me turn on move objects here, just to kind of like maybe like she's putting like growing some new stuff and she's kind of germinating some new things for her garden. I don't know, something like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and place those. I'm going to go ahead and stock up this shelf. So I've got a couple of plates. I'm having it in this kind of like greenish swatch. So there's like the white and there's like the greenish swatch. I wanted to do it maybe in the black, but I thought that was a little bit too heavy-handed, so I'm just doing it in that kind of color. I've got a mortar and pestle because she's going to need that kind of stuff for making her things that she does in the kitchen with those things. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there in this swatch. And I think we need some kind of little plant for up here too. So I'm going to put this guy up here with his curly little tendrils and in that brownish kind of bronzy swatch as well. I think that is just very nice. And I kind of like, this is a really high ceiling, so I kind of wish I could put these down slightly more, but I think they will look odd. Yeah, if I put them down too far. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave them where they are, where they were. I've got a coffee maker here. I've got that newer one. This one came in that, like, what is it? Wine Bistro pack? Cozy Bistro. Cozy Bistro pack. That kit not too long ago in this kind of like burgundy wine color. I think this plays off of like all of these other colors really beautifully. It's like a cranberry wine color. So yeah, I think that's really, really nice. And I love the design of this. I feel like it's a little blurry and pixelated, as is the background in a lot of these things, but it's The Sims 4. This is an old game, so we'll forgive it just that little bit. I also thought this would be nice. This is from that like Painterly kit that just came out, and I just thought something like that would look so pretty on the tabletop. It's kind of nice because, like I said, I was just furnishing that Newcrest apartment and there wasn't like much prettiness like this, so I'm really living for these things. I just think they all go really nice together. Oh, I also had Verdon's pet bowl that I had out for him because when I was like playtesting a few things, he was getting hungry, so I had that out. So I'm gonna put that back over here just for now. I forgot I put it in there a little bit ago. I'm also going to go ahead and put this knife block. I love this. I think this is so beautiful. I love the idea of this kind of metal. This is beautiful in real life, and so in my mind, it's just beautiful in the game too. And I like this swatch. It's kind of like a burgundy-ish, cherry wood, and that kind of goes with her coffee maker, you know, things like that. I'm living for it. Now, I wanted to kind of make her be a little bit of a baker too. So I'm going to be putting this guy, but I want to put it kind of layered on here. So I'm going to see how I can fit this in on this side. Yeah, I think that looks really good there. Then I just have a couple of these little bistro curtains, which I'm going to size down once with the bracket key and just kind of place maybe like here and then up above here as well, just to give us a little bit more privacy from the next door prying eyes. And you know what? I think I will make those in the black. I think that will go with our like black aesthetic in here, our dark aesthetic in here. I was thinking just keeping them with that like cream color. Definitely not any of these others though. So between this one and this one, I think I will keep the black. I think that's going to kind of flow more for what I'm looking for. I'm also going to plop this little soap dispenser by the sink in that kind of reddish color. And I also, last but not least, have this floor runner in here. I just feel like we need something like that to kind of give us a little bit of something underfoot and kind of warm the place up a little bit. And you know what I think? We're going to be using these lights for the very first time in my entire Sims life. Like, I've never even used these on my own personal time. Like, I just never really thought about it. But they're not bad, you know, for what we're looking for. Take that light out of there. I kind of like that. Okay, I'm kind of here for it. You know what, though? I think we should do something interesting for the ceiling. Maybe we'll put some, like, very dark wood. Kind of maybe like what we've got on the floor. Okay, I am kind of here for this. Or, oh, let's see. Let me try something else really quick. Okay, what if we do the vampire ceilings? Oh my gosh, I think that is going to hit the spot right there. I really wish we could like change the windows now because I hate that it's white. But whatever, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to like have the continuity be off outside either. But I'm kind of living for this kitchen, you guys. This is the October spooky ookie dookiness that I needed today. Please tell me what you think of this, because I feel like this aesthetic is like when I was thinking about making this little series with this medium sim, this was like the aesthetic that I was thinking about. And I think it's working out quite well. So I think that's going to be it for today. I thank you guys so much for coming out and watching the video today. Tomorrow we will be looking at Penny Pizzazz's apartment yet again for a little bit different of a style than this. So stay tuned for that. Actually, that'll be Friday, not tomorrow. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.